Hi there. Today's lecture we will talk about the quantitative data analysis. There is a quantitative data analysis tools in the Excel, but we have to add those functions. So once we add those functions, click on the file, and then there is options. Click options, and we need this add-ins. So click this add-in on the bottom here. There is Excel add-ins, and then we just add Excel add-ins, go. And here there are several functions. So functions has we will select analyze 2-pack, analyze 2-pack VBA, and then solver add-ins. So later on we will use some other. So let's click here. Okay. So you probably won't see any changes on the main page, but then once you go to your under this data tab, you will see here we have add-ins here. So data analyze 2, we will use data analyze 2. So same thing, we did have these two sets of data. So we did this one. It has a mile per gallon. That sample we have 100 data, and then this second one mass score we have 29 data. So 29 data. Also, I already sorted this data into the next columns. Is sorted data. So this one we will do the quartile analyze on the large set of data. Another one is we do the quartile by hand, so we will do both. So first, let's look at the this whole data here. So we want to get data analyze result. We'll look at this data analyze results. So we click here. So this is a descriptive statistics. We will use this function today. So there's other more functions in this data analyze 2-pack, but today we use descriptive statistics. Click OK, and then it asks us what's the data we will select. So you can see it already because we use this one, it's already here. And also, once we do the columns, data group by columns, and click here labels in the first row, so that won't count this as a number. And output range, so you can see I already use this C1. If you don't have this one, so if we don't have selected this one, the result will take 2 columns. So we just you click here, it will put the output at here 2 columns. And then the functions we will select, it has summary statistics, confidential levels, and other value. So we just use summary statistics, and then we click OK. So this is the generated results. So in this result, I just highlights this one. So this is a generated result. We have the mean value, standard error, median, mode, standard deviation, sample variance. That's most we will consider range, minimum value, maximum value, the sum of whole data, and how many data in this set is 100. And next we do the quartile. We want to introduce another function in the Excel. Is a quartile function. I'll just copy this one, Control C here. So quartile, in our book we will talk about 5-number quartile. So that's the basically we want the minimum number, and the Q1, median, Q3, and the maximum number. And one more, with this quartile, we have interquartile range. So basically, this one is our So we just get this one, and this one is interquartile range is basically Q3 minus those two values. So minimum, there is a function for quartile in Excel. So click once you select this cell, and then click on this insert function, and you already see I have this quartile on my first one. If you don't have this one, you just type in quartile function go, it will list all the quartile. So we have quartile, this is inclusive, exclusive. So we just select the regular quartile function. Quartile function, so we first select the rows of the data. Remember, we put this one here. Click Ctrl Shift and down arrow, it will select all data in these columns. Ctrl Shift down arrow, and remember, press the F4. So once we do the next one, it won't change the data sets. So click this one, go back here, and the quote. So quote here is just the 5 numbers. It will generate. If you insert 0, it will give us minimum. 1 is given as first quartile. So second is for medium. So we just put 0 here. So now we do more everyone here. So we will only change the last quote numbers, and 2 here, and this one is 3 here, and 4 here. Okay. Interquartile range is basically equal to Q3 minus Q1. So we just use this one minus this one as values. So this is the value. We just have just use a little bit different colors. And then we do the second example. We just want to show, so the quartile calculation will be the same as this one, but we want to see how we do the quartile by hand calculation. So first, just delete this one. And then we do the copy this data, or you can sort this data if we don't use this data for other calculations. If we need more calculations on this one, then we just copy this data here. So we call it sorted mass score, and then we use the sort function from smallest to highest, and then we get to continue with current selection. So now remember our definition of calculate of quartile by hand. So of course, with sorted columns, so this one will give us the minimum number, and this one give us the maximum number. And then we select, so we want to see how many data is here, if it's even or odd number of in the sample size. So this one is from number 2 to number 30. So that's basically give us 29 number in this column. And then 29 is odd number. So once we divide by 2, we will have a center values. So that's 14, 14, and then the 14 on the top, 14 on the bottom. So that's 15 will be our number. So you can see, calculate this one from 2 to 15. That's 14 numbers, and the 14 numbers down here. So this is our median. And the next we look at on our first part, we have 14 numbers. So 14 number is even number. So for 14 even numbers, we have two in the center. One is 7, one is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These two numbers is basically in the center. And this bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These two numbers in the middle. So we will calculate the quartile by average of these two numbers, average Q3 by average of these two numbers. So how to calculate? Just get this copy, and then we can copy this one, and then we insert these numbers. 17 will be the minimum, 92 is our maximum, and the median is 69. And this one is average of these two, 55.5. And the average of these two give us Q3, 78. So this one gave us equal to this number minus this number. Okay, and now we do the quartile. So calculate control. No, I just insert. So since I already used quartile function, so quartile, so you can see this one is already here. And then select the arrow. Once you hear, this is quartile function, arrow quote. So arrow is this column or this column, doesn't matter. So we just select this column and press F4. And then 0. That's our minimum number. And then do the whole thing to here. And then just change the last quote number. And this one is 2. This one is 3. And this one 4. And then we do the interquartile range. We use this equal to this number minus this number. Get this value. So check these two values here. We do have some difference between these two values. So minimum, maximum is the same. Median in this example is also the same, but the Q1, Q3 is different. So this one is similar as we talk about some softwares. They use different calculation methods. In this case, Excel will generate Q1, Q3 by percentile rather than a quartile we studied in our notes. Okay, that's for today's lecture. Just make sure every constant. So today's lecture, this is a whole lecture on the analysis of data, quantitative data analysis tools, and I'll also do the quartile, different method to do the quartile analysis. Thank you.